bit interesting. Oh, God. Jesus. This is the greatest match between man and computer since Deep Blue and Garry Kasparov. Alright, so I am a mere mortal with limited chess knowledge compared to this 2300 chess bot with no human instincts. Alright, so I need to beat this meaningless bot in order to feel some type of anything at all. So, Jesus. Alright, so the bot I'm playing is Arjun. He's a 2300chess.com piece of work, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so it's taken me a, yeah. So, Arjun has beat me so many times, I've lost count. So my plan is different than playing sound chess. So essentially, instead of trying to trade pieces, I'm just going straight for the checkmate. All right. The game starts out with a typical d4, looking for a queen's gambit. Okay. Arjun responds with a knight to a6. This is a mistake, but I feel like Arjun is just playing with me, to be honest with you. He knows I'm not very good. Alright, so I go c4 to get the queen's gambit, like I said. He goes e6, then we get the knight out to c3, like we're gonna go here. Just kind of completing development. He responds with bishop to b4. Pretty typical response in defense to the queen's gambit, to be honest with you. I move bishop to f4, which is an inaccuracy. The computer says pawn to e4 is the best, but I think he's just trying to confuse me, considering it's his computer counterpart.
You cheeky bastard.
But we'll see. Anyways, he moves knight to e7. Planning to castle soon. He's, you know, typical moves. Alright, so I move bishop to e5 to try and take control of the diagonal and putting pressure on the g7 pawn if he chooses to castle. Which is, it is an inaccuracy, but that was my thought process. Alright, and Arjun castles to the king's side. I move pawn to e3, trying to finish development. This is the best move on there. He responds with pawn to d6, pressuring my bishop. Also trying to take control of the middle of the board. So I retreat my bishop back to g3. This is my best move, and I'm not trying to blunder my bishop just yet. So we're kind of trying to play a little cautious. Arjun takes my knight on c3. Pretty typical move when you're playing the queen's gambit. I just recapture with my pawn. All right, he moves bishop to d7. This is an inaccuracy. I'm assuming he was just trying to get his bishop active. Also, probably just going for a move like that. So, yeah, knight to f5, I guess, was the best move for him. But, anyways, I move my bishop to d3. I like the queen and the bishop on these diagonals for down the road. Right there. But anyways, yes, so Arjun moves queen to e8. I genuinely don't know what the move does.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Maybe just double up on the bishop, I guess, in thoughts of, you know, trying to attack that a4 and double up to get to pressure my queen. So I just go bishop to c2. Bishop to c2 to protect from that, like I said, that attack on a4. Okay, so Arjun goes pawn to b5. My guess is to go for the free pawn on c4. Who cares about that pawn? Okay, not this guy. All right, we don't care. I ignore it. Hop to f3 with the knight. This isn't an accuracy, but I just want to get my pieces active. Possibly, you know, to castle soon. and he takes the pawn.
You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
I castle to be safe. Alright. Yeah, I didn't want to get checked into oblivion soon, so I had to castle, I felt like. Alright, so Big Boy Arjun plays knight to d5. He is just disrespecting my intelligence, trying to pressure that c3 pawn. Alright, so this is where things get a little bit interesting. Oh, God. Jesus.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, so that's a mouse slip. I just wanted to look at some options. All right, you know how it is. You wanna see the board. Oh, okay. So we're not gonna quit though. He obviously takes. I'm scrambling. All right. But there might be a light at the end of the tunnel here.
I can also trade and take, and if takes, I take. If takes, queen e2.
Hold on a second, actually. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on a second. That could be a Greek gift. Could be a Greek gift right there. All right, so he just moves back, obviously, because he's in check. But so I send the queen. We're just putting pressure on that same side. It's a little weak over there. Arjun thinks he is slick, and he brings his knight out back to pressure my queen and protect from the mate. Oh, it says it's a great move, huh? It's a great move. What about these apples? Oh, wait, no, that's not the move. What about... Oh, wait, he just blunders that. Anyways, but I move my queen out of the way, of course. And what about these apples? All right, so yeah, so I absolutely sacrifice the bishop, and he takes. And I return my pawn to e5. Okay, so Arjun's spooked now. He has no defense. He just accepts the torch knight and makes his rook and moves his rook to b4. So I take the knight. Or yeah, he just moves his rook, but I just take the knight. And he recaptures the pawn, of course, because I mean, what else is Arjun gonna do, right? Boom. And now the 1300 chess player, far inferior. That's checkmate, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching.